Oh, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. In today's video, we are going to share a review of Leopard Beach Resort and Spa. Leopard Beach Resort is based in the Kenya's south coast, and it has awesome accommodation and facilities, of course making it a preferred destination for holiday makers and business travelers alike. According to their website, they were voted Africa's best resort in 2019 at the prestigious World Travel Awards. So, the resort's boasts of several bars, including Marco's Al Fresco Bar, where a wonderful selection of cocktails can be enjoyed whilst overlooking the pool and the ocean below. For total self-indulgence, the Uzuri Spa and Fitness Forest offers a wide range of treatments and therapies. As well, it owns adult-only private pool, outdoor jacuzzi, and fully equipped gym. For the business traveler, state-of-the-art conferencing facilities make Leopard Beach the perfect venue to combine business with pleasure in a most stunning location. The resort offers a diverse range of winning and dining options, including authentic Indian specialty restaurant, weekly al fresco dinners at Nyama Choma Kenyan barbecue, that is, or by the beach, specialty Italian pizza restaurant, and a pool bistro. Yes, so let's head on to our own review. And we're going to start with the review by others. And the first person is, I can't find the name, but they didn't sign, but they stayed there in July 2022. They said, a little slice of heaven on earth. Little dubious when booking due to poor reviews, but the photos drew me in. We beat the bullet and booked. Not sure why the reviews were as read, but the place we went was absolutely out of this world. The hotel itself is set in stunning gardens. The rooms were bright, airy, well presented, and kept beautifully clean by the room attendants. The facilities offer a pool that looks into the white sands at the beach below, two private spots on the beach to relax and unwind. In the multitude of bars and restaurants placed around the site, you will be greeted by a plethora of smiling faces and warm greetings. The food, the hotel, the country, and the people are amazing. Truly awesome. This seems to be from someone who is not a Kenyan, and I totally agree with them. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. The next review is by Brenda, who says Leopard Beach Spa was my East African Cancun and South African West Coast experience. Wow, an absolute joy. The views were amazing. The salty water scrubs became a morning ritual for me and my family that were attending a wedding. A big shout out to Salome and Abdallah at the FO. Waking up to the water waves was quite therapeutic. I would love to come back and have more time with my nieces and nephews. It's a date. The reviews are fairly okay. Of course, in any environment, you don't miss a few disappointments here and there. There's one I have not read because it's quite long, but I want to just mention about it. They talk about the people who disturb you at the beach. I don't know if you ever watched our review of Chachoma restaurant, I complained about the same thing. But you know what? The beach is open to the public. So it is not easy for the hotel to control people who are outside their hotel. And what I have noted about most hotels is they try as much as possible to keep those people slightly a bit far away from their beach lines. But remember, the beach is open to the public, so it's a bit tricky. The other second thing that I noted, not also on what is it called, Leopard only, but even in other restaurant, is the aspect of the cost of transport from the restaurant to maybe somewhere you want to go. If you use the restaurant transport, it is charged as the normal taxi. So in your mind, you will think that it is expensive, but that is the rate of a normal taxi. So if you would want to maintain the cost that you want to maintain, or that you believe you ought to be charged, if you're used to Uber, Bolt, or whichever mode of cab that you use, stick to it. Don't feel like you want to complain about a restaurant whilst this is the different modes of transport. I feel I have also felt that, not at Leopards, but in another hotel. So just be on the lookout. So this is the other thing I experienced at Leopards. We decided to just take a walk and not get an Uber. So when we got to the gate and we stopped a tuk-tuk person, we asked them how much it would cost us to go to Carrefour, which was not so far. I don't think it's even a kilometer away from Leopards. The lady told us it's going to cost us 300. Then we just decided 300 is a lot, because during the time we were coming in, we knew we had seen Carrefour and it was not so far. So even if we would have decided to take an Uber, it would have costed us maybe 150. But then we wanted to promote the locals. So we decided we're not going to take the tuk-tuk. Just a few meters from the restaurant, the staff from Leopards noted that we were walking because they had the exchange, I think from a distance, because they were not exactly there, or maybe they asked those people how much they were charging us, or they even know. So they told us, for you to be charged, for you to go to Carrefour, you just need 50 shillings. So if you decide to take another tuk-tuk, then you just pay 50 shillings. But then, you know what? We said we are not going to take a tuk-tuk, and we decided to take a walk, and that's how we found ourselves at Leonardo's. Remember, we do food reviews, so it was an opportunity for us. So after Leonardo's, we could see the distance from Leonardo's to Carrefour, and why not? We just took a walk. So always be on the lookout. For some reason, they know how tourists dress, and of course, my Kiswahili will not be as good as someone who comes from the coastal region. So based on that, they tend to charge tourists a bit higher than the locals. So find your way. Remember, if you're following us on Just World, it's all about saving. So save that extra coin. But remember also, we said, do not be too stingy to yourself. So on to our highlights of the restaurant. Number one, this restaurant is amazing because it is next to the beach and it has numerous activities. So you can actually walk in and never leave the restaurant until the day you'll be going, and you will always be engaged. Check out our previous video on the activities they have, and also check out our previous videos on the different rooms that they have. My second best experience with the staff. They were so friendly and so warm, especially when we asked to see the facility. They were very quick to allow us to see the facility, even without knowing that we are YouTubers. They just thought we just want to see the facility. So basically, it's amazing. And they took us through the different rooms and explained to us a lot of things about their rooms and the hotel in details. The other thing is their space is huge. I'm sure you have seen by now. The rooms are spacious and the indoor and outdoor spaces are amazing. Obviously, you noted from either this video or previous videos that they have two sides of the beachfront, and every time we would go there, it was not crowded. There was reasonable number of people, and to be honest, the hotel is so big. It has over 100 rooms, but you don't feel crowded. If you also watched our previous video where we shared the swimming pool, you could see it was also not crowded. First of all, what am I saying? One of the best things that you enjoy when you travel off peak is enjoying huge facilities by yourselves. If you travel during peak times, you might have to share, because we all want to go holiday at once. Say like now, most of us are planning their holidays for December, so we will find ourselves in those restaurants. Okay, the next thing is service. Their service was amazing. One thing that stood out for me for this particular restaurant is they do not have Wi-Fi in the restaurant and the beach and the poolside. And what they said is, if you have come to relax or to come for work, you need to also take a break from your normal activities, from your normal schedule, and just reflect and have some either me time or enjoy a swim, enjoy a beach walk without always sticking to your phone. Remember, nowadays everyone is on their phones. So for me, that was a plus. Of course, as a content creator, you want Wi-Fi and internet anywhere and anyhow so that you can keep enjoying. But they taught me something, that it's not always about chasing the content. It's not always about work and no play, but you also take a break once in a while. And that explains why I do not have a video of the foods that we ate, because in their brochure they say that you should not carry your phone to the dining. And the first day I complied, then I started having some temptations here and there. I think in my previous video you have seen I have highlighted what we ate here and there, but later I came to learn that I need to create the discipline. When it comes to location, it was of course ideal for me, and the size was huge. You have seen for yourself. I need not say anything about the size. If you have not watched the videos on Just World, please check them out. Otherwise, you're missing out. The next thing is food. The food was plenty. Of course, when it comes to buffet, you can have as much as you want. The quality was good. I really enjoyed their meals, all of them. As you will also see, or you have seen in our previous video on Just World, you will note that they also have space for the children. It's called Little Leopards, where you can leave your kids for the whole day as you enjoy yourselves. The other thing is that on their notice boards, you'll find information on the sites that you can visit in Diani, and they obviously give some price range, and they also say that they can assist you in getting those different activities that you can do out of the hotel. Disclaimer: If you see any price here, remember they are subject to change without notice. Yeah. So the next thing is, how do you get to Leopards Beach Resort? Leopards Beach Resort is in Diani, and if you're coming from Nairobi, Kenya, you can use the Ukunda airstrip. There are a few airlines that fly there. That is, the ones I know are Jumbo Jet, Skyward, and 748. Kenya Airways does not fly to Ukunda. The second option is taking the SGR, known as Standard Gauge Railway, from Nairobi to Miritini. Then from Miritini, you'll take a bus or a taxi to Mombasa. You can even decide to use the taxi from Miritini to your destination in Ukunda, that is Diani. And it will take you about 1.5 hours or so to get from Mombasa to Ukunda, and specifically to Leopards Beach Resort. Then you can also use the bus. You connect the same way as the SGR. And obviously, you know, coming from Mombasa North Coast, you have to use the ferry to get to the South Coast, because Diani is in the South Coast. And of course, you have the option of driving there. If you have been to Leopards Beach Resort, kindly comment down below with your experience. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. Let us know the kind of content you want us to share on this channel, and thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. We really value you.